something like a bird within herself. All I know, she sang a little while and then flew on.
He feels like he's dying.
Tell me all that you know, I'll show
Hold
you.
this.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Welcome. Good morning, Matthew.
Hey, morning.
You made it.
I did.
Why?
Because we had a 10 a.m. appointment to do a radio
That's
show.
right. That's right. And you're a man of your word.
I try to be. Sometimes I fuck up. Am I allowed to say it?
The curse is fine, but you said that you error.
Doesn't most humans error?
I mean, you just admitted that on like live to the world. Now you really fucked up. Now you can't get this one back.
Yeah, I can't get that one back.
All right. Well, Matt, I was curious. No, let's stop this song. I wanted to ask you. I got a whole list of questions for you here, and I'm sure everyone's really curious. How do I get it? I don't really know. I switched to Apple Music recently, and I just don't understand it at all.
Hello from Serbia. Did you get those plaid pants on 34th Street?
Yeah, where'd you get your pants? See, the questions are just going to come pouring in now.
I got my pants from, as lame as it sounds, I got it from Amazon. Part of their Amazon Essential collection, which is really cheap shorts for shorts. That's why Amazon is going to take over the world because, I don't know.
I think we all know. It's pretty clear why they're going to take over the world.
Because they're making the cheap deals, and then they're we're gonna live in the Amazon world. Amazon world or the metaverse.
Unless. I mean, there's a way out of this.
Somebody knocking?
Yeah, someone is
Oh,
knocking.
is there a way out of this?
Yeah. I'll tell you who's knocking.
Um,
Tell you who's knocking, baby. It's Jim.
is doors?
Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm. Into this house we're born. Into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone, an actor out alone. Riders on a storm. There's a killer on the road.
Killer on the road,
His brain is squirming like a toad.
squirming like a toad.
Take a long holiday. Let your children play. If you give this man a ride, sweet family will die. Killer on the road.
It's kind of like he's become the local news here with this track.
Who?
Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Yeah, he's just kind of scaring you. He's just...
Why is
like,
he scaring
oh,
me?
yeah, something bad's about to happen to you, kind of a vibe, you know?
To me?
I mean, as a parent, I'm just letting you know this is...
Something bad's gonna happen to me?
Well, there's a killer on the... I mean, did you hear?
Oh, the words.
Yeah. Yeah.
Killer on the... What was it? There's a killer on the what?
You gotta love your man.
You gotta love your man.
Girl, you gotta
Love your man.
It's just a hard left turn right there. Death and love.
take him by the hand. Make him understand. The world on you depends. Our life will never end. Gotta love your man. Yeah.
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 I mean, I guess it's all there. This is like birth and death.
Oh, you mean
He's just putting it all together in this one track. We're just, I don't, I used to listen to the Doors when I was like 11, and I would never put these lyrics together.
Oh, you never read the poetry?
No, I was just vibing. I was just grooving real hard, learning to play drums. But there you have it. It's a hard grooving track, but damn, it's heavy.
It's heavy.
You're either gonna die by some sinister villain on the road, or you're gonna make a baby with your girl and your man. That's just what he's talking about there.
It's kind of like a comic book, kind of like Death or Sex, Death or Life.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's his version of the Wheel of Samsara. You know?
I wouldn't doubt it. I think you nailed it there. 5 points for Matthew. Woo! Yes. What do you give that organ solo? 1 out of 10.
You know, I'm not a musician, but,
that makes
of
you the
course
best
I give
judge.
it to the what's the best? 1? 1 is the best, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Number
1.
1.
Wait, 10. 10 is the best.
Yeah, I was
isn't
gonna
it?
say you just sacked it, but no.
I
it's
can't.
10.
I can't.
It's
do
good now.
this,
It's
man.
good.
I can't.
You're doing
I'm
good.
trying. You know, I'm trying to.
So,
This is hard. You know,
man, I wanted to make.
doing a radio show.
No, it's not hard. You're doing great. I
Oh.
like how you're just mirroring me. You're just lean in.
And that's all I do is mirror people. Yeah, I don't have any talent. I just mirror. You know, when I was performing on the street, all I did was mirror people. You know? No
It's
real,
true, actually.
no real talent.
That's true.
People did the same thing I did. I would do this, and we just get louder and scream. I'm trying to do like stand up. You know.
Oh, I love your stand-up.
Well, you've never seen me do stand up.
I've seen the videos.
I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm connecting with the crowd.
You know.
You know,
Well,
you-
think about how challenging. What you're taking the mirroring thing in a way, and you're putting it on a stage. So you're removing the mirror in a weird way, or you're generalizing. You're macroizing your mirror technology.
Maybe.
You're kind of like the Amazon of comedians.
Maybe. Yeah, Amazon.
You're reaching everybody. No, I think what you're doing is pretty.
The Amazon of comedians. There's a punchline. What are you, a stand-up comedian? You're probably a better one than me.
Musicians and comedians, man. You've heard this before.
What's the
We're
difference?
all like, we just love each other. We're all kind of in the same boat.
No.
Yeah.
No,
And
no.
all the musicians I know are hilarious.
No, musicians have a little more of a love vibe with them.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedians, I'm not a stand-up comedian. The scene. You know, Louis C.K. once made a joke. You know, he made one of his videos
Yeah.
where all the stand-up comedians hate each other. They hate each other.
Yeah.
And it was in his video. And now I know why that exists. All the stand-up comedians hate each other.
And why is
Even
that?
though they're friends, they hate each other.
And that is because.
Because everybody's jealous of everybody else for getting stage time.
Sure.
It's
like a survival thing.
A stand-up comedian wants to do 3 to 5 shows a day. A musician
Wow.
usually only does 1 or 2 shows a day.
That's true.
A stand-up comedian is trying to do like 5, 6 because they want to master their stage presence with the audience. You know?
Sure.
And,
This track
and
is hot.
it's
a hot track.
That's a hot track.
I mean, they're laying down so much energy there. You could only do that once or twice a day. Do you want to
Yeah.
grab a photo of us? Just get it. Go candid. Full candid. I got my hand on on the fader here. We're just. She said we were cute.
Ah, we're cute.
We could take that and run.
Me too all the way. Me too all the way. Rosanna, yeah. Me too all the way. Me too all the way.
Me Too all the way. Me
It's,
Too. It's the
um,
Me Too movement. So. Me Too all the way. Hashtag Me Too.
No, this was. When did they do this track? I want to find out. This was 1982.
1982.
That's yeah.
I was born in '79.
Oh no shit.
What about you?
You're like my older bro.
I'm your older bro.
Yeah.
But you have children, so you're older. You're older than
Yeah.
me.
So fuck you.
You're right to say that. You know, like anybody who doesn't have children, fuck you. I mean, that's the ultimate sacrifice, right?
It just immediately digs your own hole because you didn't procreate. You're down. You're
I
down
don't
and
even
out.
think I have the juice to procreate. God didn't give me.
I'm sure you have
all
the
the
juice. You
necessary-
have more juice than more people combined. Just take people and combine them. You outjuice them every day.
Well,
But I mean, I wouldn't want to put anyone down out there. Listen, equal juice for all.
equal juice for all.
Everyone presents juice in their own unique way.
Right.
Yeah.
What's juice? What do you mean by juice? Say,
What do you mean by juice?
I don't
you
know.
Said
but
it.
I said juice.
Yeah, I'm taking it straight out of the
Straight out of
the
the
Matthews
juice
mouth.
hole.
Yeah, straight out of the hole.
Juice. Juice. It could be like juice or
Definitely.
or it could be cum,
Definitely.
Could be-
It could become.
like a cum.
It could become juice.
Exactly.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I should have said. Did I say thank you? I did say thank you. You know, I have a bad short-term memory.
No.
I almost forget everything.
Well, that's the,
talk
that's
about.
that could be the how you present your flow state.
How I present my flow. Oh,
think-
yeah, you have no choice.
I mean, anyone who has observed your art understands the intensity, and the dedication, the sweat, the juice.
I
your
mean,
flow.
that doesn't mean what I do is good art, though. I mean, I relate to a guy because he works so hard, just like me. Doesn't mean your art is good, right? It's just, I don't know.
Maybe we can start like
I'm on a down note this morning.
who isn't?
Who isn't? You gotta wake up.
I think if we started a platform
What's the platform?
so that anyone who gives effort could be recognized as, having good art, no matter what the outcome. Isn't that a good idea?
It is a good idea.
Actually, it's a
people-
terrible idea.
Oh, it's a terrible idea.
Yeah. Did I just
Did
bait-
anybody recognize being
Effort.
struggling as an effort struggle artist?
We want to recognize effort.
Recognize effort, but not their artwork.
Well, let's say
you know the whole thing is
if you tried really hard to paint a Mona Lisa and you did it, I could recognize it, but I wouldn't really do much else. I'd just say, yeah, you did it. But the first one, it really matters. This is actually the ball game that we're playing here on Earth. If you're the first, yeah,
Mona
it's
Lisa.
really matters. It's actually a huge deal.
because it's
It's
Leonardo.
you
Who
literally
painted-
you paved the road.
Was it Leonardo?
Yeah,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
or no, Tom. No.
Tom Cruise.
No. Thomas Cruzanio, Leonardo
Michael
D'Angelo.
Donatello.
Um,
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
yeah,
painted Mona Lisa.
and then they saved it after Splinter stole it.
It's fucking Splinter.
Yeah, he didn't have kids.
Wait,
Do you remember
Splinter is
that?
a rat. Oh wait, Splinter's the bad guy, right?
I can't remember.
Well, who's the rat? Splinter? Shit.
Master.
I'm the one who's.
Anyone want to chime in on this? We got a TMNT problem here. But no, I think your stand-up is dangerous and bold, and I think you're paving a new path in stand-up. I think that's like.
Not yet.
Well, that all takes time. Plus, the way you're doing it is not on the beaten path. From what I've seen.
Well, I started producing a show again. You see. And.
Oh really? Tell us.
Well, when you produce a show, it's like a sacrifice. It's like you get less stage time for producing a show. So, I don't know. Every stand-up performer wants to be in a circle of always performing, you know? How are you going to get better?
That's right.
You're going to get better if you perform for 5 nights a week for the next 7 years. But in the beginning, nobody trusts you. So you're I mean, even though I have, I'm known, nobody wants to book me for a gig. That's why I'm producing a show, because nobody wants to book me. So you produce your own show.
Let's get that right up there in the camera.
Yeah. And then you perform less. I don't know what to do. I'm having a mental breakdown, but who isn't? Who isn't?
I think,
I only perform for like 7, 8 minutes on stage.
Right.
It's nothing, but it's a lot. It adds up. You get so many performers that want their 8-minute stand-up comedians that want their 8-minute set or whatever.
Do you have like
I'm sorry, this is boring.
This is not boring. This is called work.
Real life is boring.
It is boring.
Real life is boring.
How's your Instagram though?
Is boring. I'm dead with Instagram. I'm dead with it. I don't get. Oh, what? You go ahead. Say a snappy joke.
No snappy joke here. This is all pragmatics.
Okay.
I think, from what I understand, a lot of comedians have like a team of close friends or people that they workshop their stuff to. Do you have such a thing?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm not doing it. They don't relate with me.
Well,
at least I don't think they relate with me.
Folks, if you're out there and you want to join Matthew's team of inside confidant comedy workshoppers, we're going to hone this sword into a fine blade so that it's just slicing through the bullshit.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Wow, you're very poetic, man. Slice through the bullshit.
I just think
Everybody wants to
I've
slice.
noticed this about most comedians, that they'll hone their stuff, and they'll usually have like a couple friends, or not necessarily, but if you can't do it with your own brain, you get a couple other brains in there, and you go, what did you like, what did you not like, and then you sort of kick stuff out and you put stuff in.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I'm different. I don't care what people like or dislike.
Well, I'm just trying to get you gigs.
Oh, okay. You're gonna be my booker?
No.
Booker?
Booker.
You're my producer?
Booker
My
T.
manager?
Booker G.
Booker G?
Hey, I just got me a job.
Oh, you want the job? I don't have any money for you. I don't even think you could get...
It's fine. I just hired myself.
You hired yourself. Well, you could get... what is it?
I'll take care of the bills.
15%? Or what do you get?
Yeah, 50.
15%?
What was it? Yeah, sure.
You give 15% of whatever gigs
on the dotted line.
You could book me.
Yeah.
You want 15%. That good.
That good Matthew Silver money.
Mom?
They say I'm crazy, but I have a good time.
Dude. Start busking on NASA. Who's that? That's your biggest fan there.
Life's been good to me so far. My Maserati does 185. I lost my license, now I don't drive.
We're all icons and legends and farts.
Case I'm attacked. I'm making records, my fans they can't wait.
Is that a real tattoo or pen?
Me letters,
Oh, it's a good one.
I'm great. So I got me an office, gold records on the wall. Just leave a message, maybe I'll call. Lucky I'm sane after all I've been through. Everybody say I'm cool. He's cool. I can't complain, but sometimes I still do. Life's been good to me so far.
Life's been good to you so far.
Life has been really good to me, and I have no reason to get irritated and whine like the whole world's against me. I do very human things. People think I'm on that page of all love and joy. I wish I was.
I don't think anyone really thinks that though.
Well, in the beginning, a lot of people thought so, until I showed them the other side of
Yeah.
Matthew.
Yeah.
The angry side.
The angry side.
But I was always angry. I was going love, force,
Right.
love,
Yeah.
like I was crazy.
Yeah. But
I
that's
thought
why
it was funny, but
it still is funny.
could be funny. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain things you just got to sink into the sort of realm of like always funny, and they're like paradigms, or they're like that's sort of almost always funny.
Paradigms,
Well,
paradoxes.
yelling that that you have to love someone is hilarious.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't. It'll never
that's
make
why
sense.
I did it. I was like
It's-
screaming.
Yeah, and I don't think that'll ever change. Like, you might have to ride that out a little more.
Maybe.
Don't give up on what's.
I'm
working.
not giving up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not giving up, but don't you feel at some extent it feels like well, you got to be grateful, right? You're here. There's a bigger picture. There's a spiritual awakening. You're waiting. You're ready to tap into, or maybe this is it. Tired.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I wouldn't worry about spiritual awakenings whatsoever.
Sometimes I
That's
think
kind of one of those see the Buddha, kill the Buddha moments.
right. Spirituality is
You just have to enjoy the process. You're always in the process.
always in the process.
Yeah, I think thinking that we've arrived is a big poison.
We arrived.
Yeah, like being like, well, I completed X.
What do you mean we arrived?
Meaning like, you just keep chipping away, and like one day a piano falls on you or something like that. Like there's no, you're gonna get out of here one way or another, and like it's never really, we don't really have to worry about spiritual awakenings. That I guess that phrase, I'm just keying in on that.
We don't have to worry about anything.
Wow.
Well, that's
Sort
the
of,
point.
sort of.
I mean, all of it is. You're a master until you realize that everything is good for you. The present moment
Sure.
is what's good for you. That's it. And anything that's happening now,
Sure.
it's. I don't know. You got television, you got parents, you got teachers, you got government, you got everybody telling you how to think and getting you out of perfection. Everybody's telling you no.
Right.
In the beginning, you thought they were right in the beginning, and then
Sure.
it messed with your
Sure.
I feel like I'm just.
No.
I gotta stop.
No, this is why
Shoot me now.
This is why I invite you, because I think you lay down some pavement and I smooth it over. Like that's what the thing you can rely on with this whole experience, and you have to just rely on it and greet it with a hello. 'Cause
Hello.
It's gonna keep coming at you, and that's the one thing that if you can just come to terms with that and be at peace with that you're gonna have conflict come your way as fast as you're gonna have successes and easy things, and that is the game. So the pressures, the stresses, the bad advice, that's important, like nothing works without all that stuff, and you just have to sort of enjoy that it's going to go up, it's going to go down, and see how you can figure out how to swim, how can you ride it, the waves. Don't worry so much about exactly how you do it. You know what I'm saying? That's a fade out moment right there. That fades out. That song just faded out.
Don't worry
Here, this
about
one's for you, Matt.
how you should do it. This song's for me.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, release my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. How they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together, so happy together. And how is the weather? So happy together, we're happy together, so happy together.
I gotta say that song really makes me sad.
It makes you sad. Oh, it doesn't make you happy?
Oh, the context. When I used to listen to it at a really particular time in my life, and then it brings me back to that time, and I just don't feel good. Associations. What do I do, Matt? I have associations. My neural network is firing.
Well,
what do I?
What do?
It's a happy song, but I'm feeling not happy. So am I?
Well, it's like what you said. You radically accept all things as they are,
and then
especially the emotional flux of the brain.
So do I just sit with this feeling here and just enjoy it?
Sit with that feeling and be don't relate with that feeling. Be the infinite awareness of that feeling and let it ride. Like you said, surf.
Ride it.
Surf it.
Ride
Ride
it.
it. Ride it.
Ride it.
Ride it.
Ride it.
Ride my seesaw, take this place on this trip just for me. Ride, take a free ride, take my place, have my seat, it's for free. I worked like a slave for years, sweat so hard just to end my fears, not to end my life beforehand. But by now, I know I should have run. Run my last race, take my place, have this number of mine. Run like a fire, don't you run in the lanes of our time.
Hey, what did you just say, Matt? Just repeat that one more time.
I know you do. You call them gong baths.
Yeah, you know, I play meditative, sort of expansive, ambient overtone music.
So I did one on acid, and I didn't tell them I was on acid. But when I was closing my eyes, I saw all the sounds. It was beautiful.
Oh man!
It was like clouds moving.
So you would recommend this experience?
Well, do the gong bath without acid, but yes, I mean acid definitely adds something different to it.
I would agree. I have also done one on acid,
Okay,
and I would not exchange it for anything.
exactly.
My world is spinning around. Everything is lost that I found. People run, come ride with me. Let's find another place that's free.
Just dancing like a couple of hippies over here. Were your parents hippies?
No, they weren't conservative, but they were like just
Are your parents Jewish?
yeah.
So they were conservative Jews, or
No, they weren't conservative though. We were
Right.
Reformed Jews, but you know, my dad's straight, but he's open to new experiences.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean they accept me. I mean it didn't take too long to accept me. It took like maybe 25 years. At the 25th year, I said, Dad, we gotta go to let's do therapy together.
You
'Cause
said
I need a buffer to say certain.
Aw.
And he did therapy, and our relationship got better.
Oh, excellent. That is great. I
But
don't.
sometimes, you know, your parents don't know how to raise. Well, I'm talking about my parents, not you as a parent, but a lot of parents don't know how to
No, I don't
raise
necessarily
children.
know.
What?
I'm saying I don't necessarily know all the ins and outs here.
Right. So, you know, a child needs your focused attention, right? But when a lot of parents when they have children, they don't. I think maybe they don't always they neglect the child a lot, maybe it's not their fault because they gotta work. My dad had to work all the time. He worked at KPMG as an accountant. But it was kind of sad growing up because we didn't talk a lot. His head was always on the accountant's work.
But you suggested therapy.
What?
But you suggested going to therapy together.
Yeah,
That's huge.
that was huge. we need to communicate all that at 25.
Who sort of tipped you off to therapy as a thing as a young person? Like, how did
Well, people didn't want to go to therapy at first because everybody judged it, right? So
yeah.
I was at an age like now, being depressed or crazy or whatever is more open. More people are crazy than ever, you know. Anybody, it's not the same. Like people were called the therapist a head shrink or whatever, you know. But it's helpful to have somebody to talk to, you know, somebody that will listen to you. A good therapist will listen to you. And you don't always get good therapy, too.
That's right.
What?
That's right. I agree.
But
you made it through.
And
Does your dad, does he check out what you're doing now? With the comedies and stuff?
Well, they've seen so much that I don't show them anymore.
Sure.
They can look online if they want to.
Sure.
I don't show them anything anymore.
Sure.
They're like, oh, I know you, Matthew. You're trying to be free.
So
that's good. I get it. I get you, son. I get you.
Right.
That's what people say to me. They say, I get you. I get what you're doing. I appreciate your effort. Not your work, but your effort.
A for effort.
A for effort and the struggle. But you know, you're going to struggle no matter what. Like, people struggle when they've chosen to do nothing. So you might as well struggle and choose to do something with your life. And do it now!
Yeah.
Oi, oi, oi. Some of you might not agree, 'cause you probably likes a lot of misery. But think a while and you will see. Broken hearts are for assholes. Broken hearts are for assholes. Broken hearts are for assholes. Too. What you gonna do? 'Cause you're an asshole. Maybe you think you're a lonely guy, and maybe you think you're too tough to cry.
He was,
So you went to the grape just to give it a try.
This is.
you know what he
didn't
said?
care.
He said, you know what he said too? And his music is so experimental, but you know what he kept saying?
What?
Music is a business. Music is a business.
Sure.
I mean, that's how he became so big. Like, these songs aren't popular music, right?
No.
But that's how he's so famous. People listen. I saw these young kids. They were playing his music videos and stuff.
Yeah.
He's got a whole
Yeah.
portal to study. You could study him.
I sort of have. I mean, he'll just ripen better over time in a weird way.
Yeah.
But never quite be totally understood by the mainstream.
Right.
But he never cared. Like, I think that's the secret sauce there.
Never cared. But he
ha-
struggled though. I mean, how did he
is-
get all that money to make the drum? Like, there was a lot of money. I mean, he was making money for the shows.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Did you see that drum? It was like a 10-piece drummer set or something.
Right.
There was like 10 different.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. Maybe he would spend all of his money on rehearsals and instruments and stuff.
You're an asshole. That's right. You're an
I think.
Asshole. You're an asshole. He made life his own. He didn't take shit from anybody.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, you can be an asshole too.
Maybe I should be an asshole too.
Pretend you ain't got one on the bottom of you. But don't fool yourself, girl. It's looking at you. Don't fool yourself, girl. It's winking at you. Don't fool yourself, girl. It's blinking at you. That's why I say, I'm gonna ram it up your poop shoe. Cornhole. Ram it up your poop shoe. Fist fuck. Ram it up your poop shoe.
Wristwatch, Crisco.
Ram it up your poop shoe. Don't fool yourself, girl, it's going right up your poop shoe. Don't fool yourself, girl, it's going right up your poop shoe.
So he just
Do
didn't
you think
care.
the song would get
He did
canceled?
not care.
What?
Oh yeah, this could not. I mean, but that's the whole point. Is I think
Well, it was never popular.
it no,
it would
yeah,
never
it
get
kind of
canceled
stays.
from the popular.
It stays under the rug, and
It stays under the rug.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, it was a different time though. 80s, 70s, 80s. Like you could sort of say a lot, and
Oh, there's a lot of commercial music on the radio that, you
Right.
know,
right.
didn't have that.
Yeah.
Did you know that he did a commercial for General Electric?
No.
He did a commercial. Frank Zappa did a General Electric commercial.
Well, how'd it go?
Well, I mean, he just said they hired me to hate them. I'm not gonna tell you to buy General Electric. I don't know how the commercial worked, but he like cursed out General Electric, and that's exactly what they wanted him to do.
Nice. Right. So he didn't have to. And then they handed him a check.
Yeah, you got to check.
I mean, sometimes
You
it's
didn't
like
have
that.
to promote them.
Sometimes it's like
You just counter
you know,
promoted.
life is really like a jungle, man. You know.
Life is a jungle. Jungle. Through the jungle. The jungle. Run through the jungle. The jungle.
No, it's good. Man, I wanted to ask, just for whoever's out there listening or listening later, what could we look out for from you in the world? Do you have any performances coming up, or you have anything you're doing?
Well,
out
you
there?
showed it.
This is so. What is this happening? The Other Side of Comedy, November 16th
Yeah, it's my attempt to make stand-up comedy different.
at 8:30 p.m., 12 St. Mark Place, New York.
Yeah.
There we go. November 16th. That's a Wednesday at 9
Yeah.
p.m. Doors are at 8:30.
Yeah, St.
So-
Mark's is 12 St. Mark's Street. St. Mark's Place. The big, the famous St. Mark's Place.
Heck
Street.
yeah, St. Mark's Comedy.
You know
Club.
what's so funny about St. Mark's now? There's like 10 weed stores.
Yeah, it's like that everywhere right now. In New
Yeah,
York City.
everywhere. That's insanity. You're supposed to have. I thought there was like in LA, there was gonna be designated weed stores. You could buy weed at a bodega in New York City. I don't think
It almost felt
and-
like it was like
and
everyone had their business plan. They had they had everything like ready to go. That's what it felt like. It was like everyone was just waiting, like a runner at a starting line, just waiting. They got all their gear, they got their business plan, they got their contacts, they got like their taxes all figured out, and then like as soon as New York City was like, it's fine, then they were just like, ah, and they ran ahead and like got these bodegas and started putting the weed in them, because it just immediately just rained down on the entire city. Like this neighborhood, if you walk around this neighborhood now,
you buy
every block there's like 2 bodegas with like smoke shop bodegas.
with
And what they
candy,
do,
weed,
yeah,
edible.
it's like super imported candy,
Yeah,
like all the
from California.
yeah, or like Japan or whatever,
yeah.
or like Takis.
Oh yeah, like weird.
It's just
weird,
munchy food and then
Yeah.
like weed products.
Yeah.
Can't get enough. Apparently people cannot get enough of this stuff.
Well, I think
What is it?
the
What is it?
bubble is popping. I think a lot of people are losing money because it's too much.
No, for sure. You know, you want to
But
get out there and establish yourself.
Yeah.
You got to be the originator, like we said.
You gotta be originator of the weed cell.
Yeah, it's
No, you gotta package it differently.
yeah.
You gotta be like the unique weed seller.
So we've seen a society that drinks too much. We've all seen that now.
Now we're in the society
We know kind
that-
of how it works and what's happened for the most part. Now we're going to see a society
that weed's
that
too much.
might,
Smokes too much.
Yeah, that might be too high all the time.
Too high.
And we're going to see whatever that looks like.
Some,
Hopefully, it'll just be a good time.
well, not for everybody though. Like weed isn't necessarily such a great medicine because for some people it could trigger schizophrenia, like serious schizophrenia.
Right.
And I had a friend.
It didn't work for them.
It didn't work for them. They end up being schizophrenic from smoking way too.
Are they okay now? Or
Well, now they have to continually be on schizophrenic medicine.
oh my gosh.
So I would wait to smoke weed after you're like 21, after 21.
Just don't dive in there too hard.
But the kids are already doing it.
Yeah.
So what? I don't know.
I hear about
It's
kids.
too- it's
I hear about kids going hard with the vape, with the nicotine vape.
That's bad too. That's
whatever those things are.
terrible.
But I haven't seen any hard clinical research. But one person I was talking with who studies these things was saying that they're not very healthy.
Yeah, they're worse than smoking.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Imagine that. Like Nicorette gum or...
The new better thing is much, much worse. Hey.
I don't know what's wrong. We're all people of... There's nothing wrong with us. We're all people of bad habits.
Yeah.
And we don't like the way that, you know...
Are you up next?
Oh.
What's your name? Say again. Charlie. Charlie Doc.
Charlie Doc. He's up
Charlie
next.
Doc is in the house.
Whoop, whoop.
I might be getting his name wrong. I'll do it again, Charlie. I can't hear him from out. Yeah, we're good. Come on in whenever you want, bud.
Four
Come
more
set up.
minutes.
Come set up. I want to meet Charlie. Let Charlie in.
Let Charlie in.
Let Charlie in. We
Wanna interview
want
Charlie?
Charlie. Yeah, I want to interview
Should
Charlie.
I give him the microphone?
Let's let him in because you're here from out
Hey,
of town.
Charlie, I'm giving you
Welcome.
the microphone.
Hello, my friends. How are you? Welcome. Hello,
Welcome.
people. Hope you're good.
Yes.
I'm enjoying that conversation. That
Nice.
was
Oh,
lovely.
good. Nice to meet you.
Nice
you
to meet you
are
too.
not American.
I am definitely not. I'm from deep East London.
I'm glad to have you. And Francois emailed and said, "Oh, we have a guest coming in," and I
Yeah.
said, "Yeah, bring him in."
Thank you very much. for
Nice to
having me.
meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
We're very excited.
Nice to meet
This
you.
is Matthew.
Cool.
I'm Samer.
Nice to meet you.
Just
Cool.
wanted you to introduce yourself properly.
My name is Charlie Dark. I'm a DJ, selector, broadcaster, producer,
There we go.
and all of that good stuff.
Amazing. And your friend?
My other half,
There we go.
Sanchia.
Sancha. Hi, welcome. Yes.
Oh, both of you London.
London is most
Nice to
definitely
meet you.
in the house.
Excellent.
I'm excited to be here.
She was enjoying Matthew's dance moves. Matthew has the moves.
Never break dividing lines, but sanctity wasn't in doubt. Me and my solid as they come. Me and my it's not a question now. It's me and Michael, solid as they come. Me and Michael, it's not a question now. Me and Michael.
Thanks for having me on.
Matthew, thank you for coming.
Samer.
Thank you for coming, man.
You're
It's always
welcome.
good to see you.
It's always good to see you,
We do
Sam.
these little improv conversations and things happen.
Yep.
See you around.
See you around.
Go to his show.
Go
November
to my
16th.
show, The Other Side of Comedy, St. Mark's Comedy Club, November 16, Wednesday, 9 p.m.
There we go.
Check it on my Instagram, silver.matthew.